Hi, I'm Darline Turner-Lee, Bedrest Coach, owner and founder of Mamas on Bedrest and Beyond. And I am so thrilled to be here today because this is my first video blog. I'm really psyched because we're going to talk today about proper positioning of pillows while on bed rest. And as you can see, I've set everything up here in my home office to be able to show you great ways to prop yourself up on pillows while on bed rest. Why is this even important? Well, as you know, women who go on bed rest can be on bed rest anywhere from a couple of days to several months. And I mean, if you're in bed for several months and you aren't comfortable, you'll start getting aches, pains, and actually even sores on certain pressure points such as your shoulders and your hips. And we want to avoid that. We want you to have a really good bed rest experience, to be really comfortable so that you can relax and do everything that you need to keep yourself and your baby healthy. So we're going to talk about propping yourself up with pillows today. Now, the two key things to remember when you're on bed rest is to as much as possible, keep your spine in one plane. So that means from the base of your skull all the way down to your tailbone, your spine should pretty much be in one straight line. No matter if you're propped up, it would still be on one straight line like this, or if you're more supine, it would be one straight line here, but one single plane. Also, you want to make sure that your hips are kind of in alignment and parallel. Now, women's hips typically curve just because of the way our thigh bones go into our pelvises. But what you want to do is adequately support the upper leg, and that will, align the hips parallel so that you're not getting so much pressure. Finally, we want to prop up properly so that we're not on the inferior vena cava. Now, what is that? That is the large vein that runs up through the back right side of your body, and it's bringing blood from the lower part of your body back into the heart so that can get oxygen from the lungs, then go up to your brain, come back around. When you're pregnant, your belly is so big that if you lie flat, the concern is that you will compress the inferior vena cava and then not get good blood supply. So that's why a doctor will often say, go home and lay on your left side. That means that blood flow can go freely up the right side of your body back into the heart. So how do we do all this? Well, glad you asked. We're here with whole bunches of pillows, and we're going to walk you through this. First things first, when you are supporting your neck, you want to make sure that your neck is in alignment with the thoracic spine, which is your chest and back spine, and that you're not tilted forward this way or pushed back this way or either of your sides kind of off kilter. You want to make sure that you're adequately propped up. Now I have some just plain old standard bed pillows here, and we're going to show you how to adequately prop them up. Now you can see if I stack them, I'm moving out of the way, if you stack them one on the other, at least for me, being my height, that's kind of too high for me, and that tilts my neck down this way. That's not good. Now if I push one back, that makes it too far, and so you can see my neck is pushed back, and that's not good. My neck should not be back like this. What I found worked well for me, and you'll have to play with this some, is to have one pillow slightly in front of the other pillow and then come back. And I'm doing this at an angle so you can kind of see me. So this way my neck and my shoulders are in alignment, and those muscles aren't pulling so much. My neck isn't hyperflexed back or flexed too much forward. Now my actual pillows are a little bit flat. These are just regular bed pillows. So what I would recommend if you need some extra support is to get a C-collar. Now this is my travel pillow. Use this when I take planes, but I also used it while I was pregnant. What you do is you wrap that around your neck, and see how this gives your neck some nice extra support. Then you can come back, push it back, and then, ooh, wow, that's really nice. Then my head is supported. The weight of my head is on the pillows. My neck is in line with my shoulders, and everything is one straight line from the base of my skull pretty much down to my tailbone. Ooh, wow, this feels really good. Now, for a lot of pregnant women, you aren't to be flat on your back. So what do? If your prescription is for you not to lay absolutely on your back, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get some sort of body pillow. Now this is pretty much the standard, I call it the standard log pillow. And it's just one long, I think it's about 6 foot, 5 foot, whatever, long linear pillow. They also come in giant horseshoes, so you can kind of wrap them around you, and they come in giant capital C's, so you can kind of pull them around you that way. They also have some that have detachable parts, which have wedges and all these different things that you can use to support your body. But I found I was perfectly fine with just a body pillow. And what I did, and this is really good if you have to lay on your left side, here's my left, is I positioned the pillow here, and it's going to be a little hard for me to show you because I'm not pregnant, but I would wrap myself around it. So you can see it, you can put your breast on, which your breasts get large and they get heavy, and they're a little hard on the shoulders to support, so you can put your breast on the pillow, but you can also rest your belly on the pillow, and everything can just relax. Now the other thing I used with my body pillow is I put it between my legs, and that way I got some relief from my hips. Because women's hips are curvier, our thigh bones go into our pelvises at a wider angle than it does with men, we need to support this so that the leg and the hip, the knee and the hip actually, are in parallel and not with the knee pointing down and the hip up, because that puts a lot of pull in through here. You get a lot of ache and pain. Muscles and the tendons and ligaments are pulling really hard to keep you in alignment. Then you have relaxin that's also working against you, trying to pull you up, and everything is just aching. Simple way to alleviate it, put a pillow between your knees. Then you can lay down, and oh my God, this is actually quite nice, and I'm not even pregnant. So you can lay here and you can relax. You don't have any pressure on that vena cava, so blood flow is easily coming from my feet back up to my heart. Everything is great. Now, for some women, you know, they're put on bed rest, but they don't have to lay flat on their bed. I mean, they don't have to lay on their left sides, excuse me. So what do you do then? Well, you know, going back to the position I was in before, I have my C collar and I'm laying back. Now, this is fine for me. I'm not pregnant. I can lay flat. But if you'll note, well, I don't know if you can really see, but I can feel there's a little bit of space between my lower back and the mattress. And that's not good, because after a while your low back is going to start to be sore and achy, and even more so when you're pregnant, because you have the weight of the pregnancy pulling everything forward. Not a good thing. What I recommend you do, either get a few regular bed pillows, or I just use my body pillow, and you tuck that up under your feet. Now, I am not super tall, so I didn't have to, you know, tuck a whole lot. Now, someone who's taller, say 5'10", may have to fold the body pillow fully in half to be able to adequately support their legs. But like this little elevation of my knees then rotates my pelvis back, so now my lower back is up against the mattress here. And ooh, wow, this is really comfortable. But you know, this is something you want to do. If you have to be in bed for a long time, you have to be comfortable. Absolutely have to. Again, you can just use standard bed pillows, grab all of them from around the house, or if you want to make the investment, go ahead and get a body pillow. Now finally, if you want to sort of lay on your back, but you're not supposed to lay on your right side, what do? Well, I take the body pillow, and you tuck it up under you just a little bit, so that you can see your right side is just off the mattress, just a little bit. Now, some people will say, well, that's not really comfortable. But, you know, like I said, work with the pillows to find a position that's really comfortable for you. But like this, you're on your back, sort of, but you're off the vena cava. Blood flow is easily coming from the lower part of the body up through the right, back into the heart. You can also do that using your standard bed pillows. Now, what I would do when I was pregnant and I had to be in bed is you take the pillows and you kind of make a little X, right, like that. You can see the lower one peeking through. And then you kind of position yourself here so that this top pillow, and I don't know if you can see it here, but the top pillow then comes up under your back, and that gives you just that little bit of roll up off the right side. So there you go. And again, for me, with these pillows, I would use my C pillow just to support my neck, and then, oh my gosh, whew, this is comfortable. And then I would probably, in this position, put a pillow between my knees, just so that my hips could be, because I would probably go a little bit more. If you want to go in this position, I would definitely put a pillow between my knees. And if not, then you can use your body pillow or some other pillows to prop up your knees and then be comfortable this way. But again, your spine is in one plane, neck is supported so that your neck isn't down on your chin or flex back either side, and then that inferior vena cava has free flow coming right up the back of the body. So that's all I have there. Just wanted to share those tips with you because, good Lordy, it is so difficult to get really comfortable sometimes when you're on bed rest. So many people think, oh, it's just so easy. You can lay around, but it's really not. And it's so important to have the support so that you can rest comfortably. If you would like more tips like this, I recommend that you sign up for our free newsletter. And we have a whole bed rest success kit just available for you with tips, with information on maternity leave, and actually a set of exercises that you can do while you're on bed rest. If you want to delve further, looking into the coaching programs, try our complimentary 30-minute bed rest breakthrough session. It's free to you. Just give us shoot us an email at info@mamasonbedrest.com. And if you're interested in a coaching program, give us a shout. Take a look at our website, www.mamasonbedrest.com. That's it. That's my first video blog. I'm really excited. I'm Darline Turner-Lee, Bedrest Coach, owner and founder of Mamas on Bedrest and Beyond. Thanks so much.